Hey guys, remember these videos? Yeah, there were still a couple episodes left of the Psychonauts 2 Ramble that we were releasing several months ago. These didn't come out at the time for a number of reasons. One of them being that I was really busy, but also mainly that nobody was really watching the first 3 videos, and also that the audio is messed up in these last 2 videos. That stupid echoey glitch that I still don't know exactly what causes it. I think I've learned to prevent it, but it's been months since we shot this, and I didn't know about it back then. I wasn't sure if I was ever gonna get back around to these, but decided I would just do a very basic, easy, quick edit on these. I spent much less time on these than I normally would because I don't imagine a lot of people are gonna watch it, but that's fine. I thought I'd go ahead and get both of the remaining Psychonauts 2 episodes out on the same day, so the next part will come out immediately after this one. And I thought this would go ahead and this would be something else I could get done pretty quickly since Uncharted 4 is still gonna take me a little while longer to get ready. And I do think there are some funny moments in these 2 episodes, so those of you who actually watch them, hopefully you'll get a kick out of it. But that's all. I'm just gonna let it get going and apologize again that the audio is, both the recording itself is a little bit messed up on my microphone, and also just in general that I did not put nearly as much time, as I said before, into the audio editing on this episode as I usually do. That's it.
Remember when Aaron Hansen was Darth Vader?
Yeah, I remember that Starcade video. He was Darth Vader.
We're back and
I
we're
just want to
full
play
of
a game with
pizza.
you, John.
Morris, I'll tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not watching the pre-semi-final practice vote to find out who's maybe not going on to the next round of Pop Gladiators.
What a tragedy. What is this TV?
I was gonna say, you're really not watching anything.
Don't you think we should all be focused on the mission right now, Morris?
Wait a minute, hang on. Hang on, pause. Well, not pause, but
Okay.
he's on a psychic orb
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a no psychic zone.
And?
So specific. So it was. They said that there are. I assume it's around the tables. I mean, they're staying in the hotel room.
Okay.
I think it's anybody who has psychic capabilities can get picked up by psi detectors, and it's like you're not allowed in the casino part of the hotel, basically. Same way that a miner can go to a hotel room attached to a casino. They're not supposed to go on the floor, right?
Yeah, the funny thing about that little loophole is that it's supposed to be like they can't, you're not supposed to be able to even walk through the casino. It's not
Yes,
it's not even a parental thing, but when we were into Vegas, all the casinos we visited, there was not a physical way to get to your room except through walking through the casino.
Oh, heck yeah. That means they're doing it right.
I know.
Actually,
So I broke the law.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Some of it.
Yeah, those boys are pretty ripe.
They don't know much about drinks.
I see.
What's that?
I think it's a circus troupe.
A small tumble in the
Parents would
net.
talk about having one at the end of our shows. Just wanted y'all to know that Agent Forsyth is A-OK.
Why are you telling us that?
Can't you tell? Raz scrambled her brain.
I did not.
It's all gonna play out hilariously, I think, in about 15 minutes.
Actually, when I was in Vegas, I did.
You took a tumble in the net?
No, I did illegal activity though, because
What was
I
it?
was
I
I was underage and I
solicitation
gambled.
is illegal, Joey, in certain parts of the country.
This will be the only safe place.
I don't think it'll be
Doing
safe in
there,
there.
Sam?
When Agent Forsyth finally blows, this.
But yeah, no, I played electronic blackjack. I bet $1 and I won $1, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna cash out. And my mom was like, no, keep going.
Yes, I remember. Yeah, you told
And
me.
then I
this.
lost. Oh, it's the biggest humiliation.
I am getting ready for the mission.
Kisu, shouldn't you be getting ready for the mission?
You should have just bet 50
I am
cents the
getting
second
ready for
time.
the mission.
That way you were still like,
I don't think I was
humoring your
able to.
mom. But like, at the same time, you still would have won something.
I'm pretty sure $1 was the minimum bet.
Yeah, I seriously doubt they allow for 50-cent bets.
I don't know, there used to be nickel
I
slots.
mean, yeah, you can do that, but he wasn't at a nickel slot machine.
I was at a blackjack.
Something is really not right with Hollis. What did you do to her?
What, me? Nothing. I just...
Made her love gambling?
She's fine. She just needs a little space.
I cannot take my eyes off this train wreck. You are going to be in so much trouble.
We're all gonna be in trouble when we're bankrupt.
We're all gonna be in trouble if you don't like keep your voice down.
When
Holy
the Psychonauts
crap!
go under, we're all gonna be in trouble,
So
Norma.
much trouble.
Ray, I'd like you to know that the interest rate alone comes out to $250,000.
Do me a favor and run up to the jet, will you?
We're gonna have to franchise out the Psychonauts.
Dowsing goggles. I left them on my seat, I
The
think.
franchise rights alone
will make us rich beyond our wildest dreams.
Now here's your first objective. Fetch my dowsing goggles.
Uh-oh, Forsyth needs...
Dowsing goggles. I played Skyward Sword. This isn't going to be fun.
Forsyth needs her headlight fluid. She said she left them on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
The tables, the dice, they call.
They sing to me.
They sing to me. It's enough to make a man sick. Raz, why don't you just hop right back in that headspace? Oh. Was that... Did the plane do that?
I don't know if it's something that they do to themselves or if the plane does it, but they always get in and out with a big TK hand picking them up and bringing them in and out.
No. Agent Forsyth, where are you going? No, Hollis,
She got to
how
the
did I
table
do
fast.
It did not take any time.
Is that you? Mia? Sasha? Agent Forsyth is missing, but don't worry. I'll find her.
Hurry, Rasputin. We're in big trouble here.
Yes, please find Agent Forsyth right away. I don't know how long I can hold on, but...
I'm on it. Did Agent Forsyth say where she was going?
She just said she was going to solve all of our problems.
Once
and for all.
That's not ominous. Who says that's ominous? Nobody thinks that's ominous.
So she must have snuck past the security, or she deactivated enough to be able to get in. Who knows?
Let's find out.
You guys, we have to find Agent Forsyth.
Oh, is she gone?
It's a trick. She wants to see if we break into these bottles.
Clever. Not falling for it.
Morris, Agent Forsyth is
cowards.
gone.
Oh, good.
I mean, but if you look at all these character models, they're all like complete lightweights anyway.
Sam, will you come help
They're
me
all
find
like
the
15.
Well, that too.
That doesn't mean anything about being a lightweight.
I guess you're correct. I just meant that they shouldn't be drinking in general, so we shouldn't be judging their body type.
Needed to take a walk and get away from pestering personalities, like I'm trying to do in this.
I don't know. Tolerance has got to be weird in this world because everybody looks like a freakazoid.
Exactly, is what I'm trying to say.
How do psychic powers affect? How does being inebriated affect psychic powers and vice versa?
That's interesting.
And vice versa. What doth life?
Weak psychic activity detected. I think this thing is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Probably. It's non-Euclidean. Because psychics.
Alrighty, I'm gonna take a speed running shortcut, except that I didn't jump off the ball properly and I just fell to my death. Never mind, we're gonna do this the normal way.
Maybe I can catch up to her this way.
So these cameras only well, actually, no. I guess you're not supposed to be spotted at all, are you?
They detect psychics.
Oh, psychic in general, not just psychic activity?
Yeah, these cameras can pick up on if somebody is or isn't psychic somehow, because in this world, psychics are a big enough problem that casinos have to invest in this sort of
If
thing.
psychics were real, this would happen.
Yes,
this would happen. Absolutely. Casinos would find the money to make it work.
Correct.
Wait until Truman sees all the money I'm going to make.
If I remember correctly, there was supposed to be a kind of lengthy platforming sequence here where you had to platform like along the monorail and like over to the other side here to catch up with her, and it got cut for time during the development process. If I remember some behind-the-scenes details correctly, but it has been a while since
so
I heard
much
this.
better. Hercules is clearly better.
The camera showed her at the table a second ago, and then she was on the monorail. Game's lying
She
to
was
me.
astrally projecting herself.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. She's in multiple places at once. That's how she's gonna gamble all. That's how she's gonna make all that money.
Yeah, she instant transmissioned over there.
She's gonna make a lot.
You just didn't hear
of
the
money.
sound effects because you were too far away.
She's gonna Naruto shadow clone her way throughout that entire casino and make mad bank at every table at once.
That's crazy.
And all the shadow clones are psychics, so they can cheat at every game.
And nobody knows I'm doing it.
Nobody knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, no more bets.
You should have done this on the plane ride.
Yeah, probably.
I guess he wasn't 100% sure this is what was going to happen.
Different.
Yikes. It's not looking good in here.
It's going to start looking like that one palace in P5.
But maybe it's not so bad.
You're not completely off, Joey, actually.
I mean, I would assume so for in a casino.
Mm-hmm. Might as well give us a casino level if we're not going to go into the real casino.
That's the one palace everyone knows about in P5.
I feel like people know about the castle.
It's in the tutorial, Jacob.
I know. But a tutorial dungeon in Persona is a real dungeon. I'm just saying. I mean, like a Persona tutorial dungeon is beefier than a real dungeon in a lot of other games.
That is true.
I mean, it kind of depends.
I guess it depends on the game.
Because technically the tutorial dungeon. Oh no. Technically, the P4 tutorial dungeon is a legitimate like one-room tutorial.
Yeah.
It's like you get a battle and then a boss fight.
And then a boss fight. That's it. That's what I was talking about.
It's more substantial in 5. I guess is there even?
I guess I don't consider that's a tutorial dungeon. I think of Yukari's, not Yukari. God.
Yosuke?
Oh my God. No, not Yosuke. Yosuke he's a tutorial, but he's not an actual dungeon.
God.
Yukiko.
No, Yukiko. Thank you. God, I couldn't get there. No, not Chie.
I was going to say Chie doesn't have a dungeon.
Chie doesn't have a dungeon. You have her fight midway through Yukiko's dungeon. Yeah.
Spoilers, I guess.
I could hear Amagi, but I couldn't get Yukiko.
I could hear Among Us.
Yukiko's dungeon is too long to be a tutorial dungeon, though.
But it is the first dungeon.
It's the first real dungeon.
I don't care.
The other one isn't a dungeon.
I don't care.
Teddy just says, "Go fight a monster."
All I'm saying is you don't go to Kamoshida's dungeon in 5 until like 10 hours in. You go to you go for a minute, but like you see the casino in the first 1 minute of the game. So shut up, I'm right.
Now. Meddling with her thoughts.
Basically, we can all agree that Jacob's an idiot, and we'll move on with our lives.
That looks good.
Looks great.
I thought it was a good plan. Thank you.
Find Hollis's quiet room again and break that bad mental connection I made.
Uh-oh.
No.
I'm stepping aside, buddy. This is an emergency.
Crushes thoughts that don't belong.
No, you don't mind, or like a general no to me existing?
You may have caught that fade there, because I took a death on this fight the first time.
Oh,
I was still, I mean, it's not that tough. The fight isn't that tough. I just completely, I was hitting all the wrong buttons for my psi powers. I got my ass
Man, you're
beat.
so bad at video games, Jacob. Can you
I hadn't quite figured out the combat.
I heard
you
he hasn't even
believe
beat
how
the main
bad
scenario
at
in
video games
Skyrim.
you are, Jacob? That's crazy.
I haven't even beaten the one
That's
Skyrim.
crazy.
The main scenario. Or
No, I
main
did not beat the main scenario in Skyrim.
Nobody did.
No one does. I
blame
never did, and I've played the game for at least 200 hours.
I did. And
oh yeah, and it was not worth it, huh?
No.
Didn't think so. That was
Joey,
your
there are
mistake.
infinite quests.
There are infinite quests. I mean, depending on how you interpret that is or isn't a lie. There are repeatable quests.
No, it's a lie.
No, there are we talked about this. Is Infinite Quests a Todd Howard lie? That's the thing.
Because
explain, Joey.
I was gonna say, it's like, is there infinite new quests? No, but there are repeatable quests, meaning that you can infinitely quest.
God. I don't think that was what was intended.
That's what did he intend then?
Yeah.
What did Todd Howard mean when he said Skyrim will have infinite quests?
I think he was high at the time. I think it's very clear.
Remember when he said that they were going to bring mods for Fallout 4 to
They were all going to be
version?
free.
All the mods were going to be available on the console, Xbox One version of Fallout 4. Remember that?
I do. And then we got some of them eventually. And then there was paid ones.
Tell me lies,
tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. No,
you see
can't
that mountain?
disguise.
You see that mountain? You can climb. I think I've said this before. I think I hate nothing more
than you see that mountain.
You see that mountain, you can climb it in a video game presentation.
Except when Eiji Aonuma said it.
Give me your wisdom.
Because I actually trust
I don't know
that
if they
man.
said that for Xenoblade Chronicles original, but you actually can in that one. That's
there are some. Well, that's people will say you can go anywhere that you can see.
Just go anywhere, do anything.
That's basically not true for any game unless you're on an island and it's just not counting the water, right? Because even in Breath of the Wild,
yeah, there's a freaking trench that doesn't go
there's just a huge trench, and you can see a mountain range on the other side of it, but you can't technically get across it, so you can't go anywhere.
Xenoblade Chronicles takes place on what is, for all intents and purposes, an island. And there ain't nothing in the distance, baby.
But you can't technically go anywhere in that game because the Maconis in particular, you only get through kind of specific parts of it. Will you shush?
Why are you shushing?
You're ruining the
Raid shush legend.
And then they actually had to add in an area in the DLC in the Switch version to get to the shoulder of the Bionis.
Come on, live, damn you, live!
This guy's such a good doctor.
Recovery. You did it, Dr. Potts.
Call me Jack.
Here, let me assist you, doctor.
Woo!
Ooh, he's gaming.
I was gaming weeks ago when I recorded this.
Go gadget gamer.
Oh, banana.
Oh,
Banana.
Infection?
I think we should tell people that playing Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze was on our short list of things to potentially stream. That may happen after Breath of the Wild.
When are we playing 100% Donkey Kong 64, baby?
Never.
No, that would be so bad.
What do you mean?
Joey, you know how we've talked about the blood oath of like if you walk in here with a copy of Sonic Forces, like
I almost did actually.
If you walked in here with a copy of Donkey Kong 64, I'd choke you out.
Damn, because I do have it physically. I know where it's at.
Do.
Wait, no, it doesn't play that in 64.
That's not in that game.
I know.
Here we go.
Here we go.
He has no arms. He has no face.
This Kong has a funny face.
High Rollers Lounge.
That's no good. Listen, I didn't have Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh no.
That's not an excuse.
It is.
That is no excuse.
But I had Donkey
What are
Kong.
you doing here?
Sorry, I didn't mean to crash your hospital casino.
Oh, everyone's welcome in the casino. Without gamblers, how else would we make any money? No, you just can't be up here because it's the High Rollers Lounge.
Wait, Agent Forsyth, I need to tell you.
Dead.
Uh-oh.
What the? Oh, phew. It's just the morgue.
It's just the morgue.
Just the morgue. Whew. Looking cool, Joker.
Huh?
You made a reference
Yes,
earlier, though. Not terrible, but not impressive.
We got a patient here.
Yeah,
It's emergency
I say that a lot.
I say
Just
that
in
a
my
lot.
common vernacular.
I do too.
The table minimum in the High Rollers Lounge is, $3 gazillion.
Oh no.
What?
Are we about to play Sonic
How much is a
Adventure?
gazillion?
More than you got, kid.
Are we about to have to collect rings?
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, thank God.
He's dying. He needs fancy drinks.
Stat.
In my opinion, your patient needs an emergency dose of $3 gazillion.
Open up. My patient
Okay, it's
is
the same
dying.
line.
He needs fancy drinks. Stat.
Are you gonna Mario
In my
Galaxy it?
opinion,
Oh my God, you
Yep.
are.
You could also you can make it. Are we gonna Psychonauts main menu it? Because you run around on the brain
You're
in the opening of
correct.
Psychonauts 1, right? The maternity ward. Here we go, buddy.
Deliver some casino babies.
I almost killed myself. Don't worry about it.
It's all good.
Maternity ward roulette.
Careful, Raz.
How did you two get in here?
We followed you. We thought it would be fun, but
It's full of babies.
Babies! Is the Mario clip? Him screaming babies.
We have to have a baby.
or you could just like have a happy life together.
Oops, looks like the house takes it this time.
This time? You mean every time?
Come on, Lovey, let's try another number. We have to win eventually.
Well, this is obviously rigged, right? Adam?
Uh-oh.
Lizzie?
They're dead.
Guess they really don't like babies.
I see some
A
people.
lot of writing work on and character design on people who just die a couple hours into the game.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I was thinking.
Who just get deleted. I mean, they don't even get a death scene. They just disappear.
Taste
Maybe we're
defeat.
not betting enough money each time.
Haven't hit the gazillion dollar number yet?
Oh, this isn't about the money.
We are already so rich.
So rich.
Yes, we just want a child. More than anything in the world.
but the confounded house always wins. I hate to say this out loud, but I have my suspicions regarding the up-and-upness of this low-down dive.
Ooh. Your system is rigged. Maybe I can unrig it, but no.
You're bound to get lucky eventually.
Maybe you could stand over there. My wife thinks you might be bad luck.
Ooh. That's harsh, bro.
Dang, bro.
You're harsh in my
You don't
mind.
mean that.
Oh, darling, is he trying to be cruel?
I want you to meet Mr. Pokelope.
Maybe I could help unrig it.
Oh, if you could do that, you could have all the money.
Yes, we don't care about that.
Because we're so rich.
Ah.
Yes, very wealthy, it's true. But poor in children.
Have you considered adoption?
Help us win a
No.
baby, and you sir, can have the good
We have to have our own,
$0
because otherwise they're not the right seed for
And
our rich
our
class.
eternal gratitude.
Ugh.
You know those guys walking, those protesters, those couples walking around outside the Supreme Court holding up the signs that say, "We'll adopt your baby"?
God.
It's like, no you won't.
No, you won't.
Because how many kids are in the foster system
I was just
right
about to say,
now?
oh, you will? Go adopt a baby
Go
then.
do it right now then.
There's plenty of them, you idiot. Oh, God.
Even that baby knows that they're a bunch of liars.
No. I just love the sound of children crying.
Excuse me?
Who wants a baby?
Is it possible to win this
Is that a
game?
Band-Aid?
Yep.
Heck yes, it's easy.
Here we go again.
I think I hear something.
You guys told me to collect the figments. It's gonna eat into our. It's really eating into our
Good.
time here.
Listen, this is a collectathon, and if you're not collectathon, and then you're not showing people the
You're
real
just not
thing.
good at the game.
Joey,
if
you
you're
can
not
literally
collecting
just go and buy a copy of this, and you can collect everything you want.
Why would I do that? I don't like collectathons.
You were
just talking about Donkey Kong 64! What's wrong with you? Oh my god!
That's a fun game.
Listen.
It's not! You are not gonna take us back to the past and play the shitty games that suck ass. I refuse. This is my show.
It's got good music though.
But money really does solve a lot of problems.
Oh, there's some other kind of thing over there we can't use yet. You gotta come back later with Metroidvania powers.
Oh my god.
Guess I need more practice.
I need more power. Oh.
There's a lot of really impressive work with
Of course, the whole system is rigged. But I mean, I'm just one person. What could I do about it?
Win the game.
Win the
You
game.
can unrig this game, but you gotta believe it's possible first.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of really impressive work in this game with portals, which is to say, just in general, like, you know, you walk through a door and you wind up in a totally different, basically a different zone. The space has changed around you, etc. A lot of times in this, you're like in an open space where there's just a door with nothing behind it, and you walk through the door and you know you're in a hallway that was not represented in the, you know, the space outside of that door, right?
Yes. It's always good because it's one of the few things that video games can do really well in a medium.
You gotta use a lot of CGI to be able to get that across in movies, and it's not as nearly as effective as experiencing it yourself. And that dude just sniped me out of there.
Oh!
Off.
You got. Are there lives in this game?
I don't think there's. I think you just get. I think you can get like kicked out of the mental like projection, and you have to start over.
Okay.
I don't recall the exact rules on it because I did die once, but I cut around it. I don't remember what the exact consequences were.
I don't really mind that video games are really moving away from the life system.
No, it's horrible. The life system sucks.
It works in extremely specific contexts, but for the most
Most
part,
of them
no,
being
it's
in
good.
arcades.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some games where I'd say a life system can
Very
work,
few.
but yes, very few.
Shovel Knight's the best game ever made.
No lives.
I want to lose cold hard cash when I die, because that's what really hurts.
I was gonna say
my bank account.
That hurts way worse than anything else.
Yeah. Remember when that system got compared to Dark Souls when that game came out?
Did that happen?
Yeah.
Screw the world.
When you die, you drop money bags. It's just like when you lose your souls in Dark Souls.
Yeah, because it's money.
It was like, what, 2014 that game came out? That was right when the Dark Souls discourse, when like the game design lingo was finally becoming, oh, this is the Dark Souls of blank, was when Shovel Knight came out.
Oh man, maybe that's what pushed it over the edge.
Oh, yeah, this make it a big success, absolutely. Did I ever show you the footage of the new game they're working on, Mina the Hollower?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't.
It looks really good.
You didn't show me footage, but I've seen footage.
Yeah,
of it.
it looks like a GBA Zelda game.
Yeah.
Kind of with like Metroidvania stuff mixed into it. Joshua and I backed it. We considered spending mega bucks to put a character into it.
Oh my god.
But we weren't fast enough.
We weren't fast enough.
There were only 5 slots.
Who would you have even put?
Rem Lazar. we talked about it.
We talked about it very seriously.
We figured it out. We were gonna put Rem Lazar in the game.
From within your mind, no one else
actually,
can find the lives that you inspire.
I already had a monster version of Rem Lazar serve as the final boss for my Zelda-like dungeon that I made in AP Computer Science.
Yeah.
So there's already a boss fight in a terrible video game
somewhere where you fight Rem Lazar.
Where you fight a monster version of Rem Lazar at the end. He looks nothing like Rem Lazar. I just wanted to use the name.
From another place, not from outer space, but from someplace even higher.
Rem Lazar.
You are.
It's gonna protect the children.
Black
That's a different thing entirely.
Unless we try.
And we have a winner. Looks like this time it's not 00? What?
Impossible.
Nani?
We won.
We have a babu.
I guess miracles do happen.
That's an interesting.
All we had to do was pay exorbitant amounts of money.
We are so happy.
Now give us a gazillion
I'm dead.
Oh.
Here, young man. I don't know what you did, but I'm a man of my word.
Wow.
These parents remind me of Mombot and Popbot from Jimmy Neutron, Brobot's parents.
Oh, look at our little jackpot.
Kids love to toss Gravidiscs.
All of our unachieved ambitions.
Right after we used its identity to hide our excess taxable income.
Oh, it was
Oh
so
my
nice to
God.
have a couple of spare kidneys around the house.
Oh.
Jesus.
It's just a mental baby. It's just a mental baby.
Did you miss the first thing they said?
Yeah.
When does it start fulfilling
heard.
all of our
all
of our unfulfilled wishes?
It's like in Calvin and Hobbes when Calvin's dad is teaching him how to play baseball and he hits a ground ball to him that, like makes his nose start bleeding.
I got $1 gazillion.
But you need
One lucky card does not make 3 of a kind, sir.
Dang. It's like in Calvin and Hobbes, there's a point where the dad's playing and hurts him. And when they walk back inside, the first thing he says to the mom is, well, I guess we're not going to have that millionaire baseball player to take care of us in our old age like we were hoping for.
And good for you.
I'm a big dumb, but I just realized that the actual cube you're on is a dice. Mm-hmm. I'm dumb, but it looks nice.
Wait, oh no.
Technically, yeah, 'cause all the windows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very cool.
I'm big dummy.
No, this level's really neat.
That was a good noise.
Diamonds for the win.
Is that? Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what it looks like.
Again. What are you two doing here?
Losing by following my foolish heart.
What are you thinking? Hearts is like a gazillion to 1.
A gazillion to 1, you say?
A trillion.
So if I bet on hearts and won, I'd win $1 gazillion. Right? Hey, where'd you go?
It's a great plan.
That's the last bet. Runners,
You want me to create a diversion?
That's a great plan, Chief.
They're off.
Chief, it's been an honor serving with you.
I'd like to make a bet.
Sure. Which runner suits you this evening?
Look at the winner's club. Diamonds are a gambler's best friend. I'm digging for luck with spades.
Diamonds are a gambler's best friend.
I would know. I work for tips.
They're off.
Oh, baby.
Uh-oh.
Coming up to the finish line. Billy the Club wins the race, folks.
Billy the Club?
That's weird. Most people usually
Not even
every
Billy the
time.
Kid.
We'll try again. Bye.
Okay, that's the last bet. Runners to your starting gates.
So weird. Most of the time, everybody wins the first time. Okay, bye.
They're off.
We're off to the races.
Somebody over ODing on pills there. That was what my figment was.
Okay, that's the last bet. Runners to your starting gates.
It does not take very long for the ball to actually get its damage this time around.
No, you get momentum really fast.
Ooh, yes, give me the figments. The head of that one, I know it's supposed to look like a club, but it really looked like one of the aliens from Metal Slug.
Yeah, a little bit.
I love those things. Like, if you ever just sit there and watch the idle animation, like pixel art, it's immaculate.
Hey, are you sure you should be racing?
My doctor told me I have to stay off this leg.
Tough.
But he's also my boss, and he told me that if I miss another race, I'll get fired.
Well, you better get back out there then.
Gotta
It's terrible.
go
You're being
break
exploited.
a
What if I race
leg.
before you? Gotta go break a leg.
Break a leg.
Why not? Might help balance me out.
That's great.
Raz is such a great jerk. He's just a grade A asshole.
I forget what it was. There's some moment I distinctly remember when we were doing the first playthrough of like when you were like, "Oh, got it. This guy's like a little wise ass kind of jerk when he wants to be." It's like a really great moment early on in the first game where you're like, "Oh, I got this character," but I don't know. I don't know the moment I'm thinking of right
Good
now.
hustle out there.
It's a private locker room. Racers only.
Whoops.
How's it going?
Please don't break my concentration. I'm visualizing my next victory.
Hi.
Oh, sorry, I don't talk to jokers.
Oh, what a bunch of jokers!
What a bunch of jokers. Looking
Rough.
cool, Joker.
Hey.
Looking cool, Joker.
Well, you'd better get back out there then.
Yeah, you're right. You can't change the system.
I can't change the future.
That's terrible. You're being exploited.
Aren't we all? Who am I to complain? I'm not special.
What if I raced for you?
What? You do that for me?
Yes, but I can't race looking like this.
Well, there's a changing room up there. What am I saying? That's impossible. This is just something I need to do.
Bacana!
That it can't be.
Oh, different race, same runner. I can do this on my own. I don't need anybody's help. I can't need anybody's help.
I can't lose.
Because I ask for help all the time.
You know, this lady really doesn't have her mind very well guarded.
Well, to be fair, she thought she was in a safe place. But I also agree. We see, or you know what? Then again, Raz seemed to do something that even she wasn't doing, where he jumped inside the mental connections and drew them together. And it might just be that Raz is a freakazoid.
I think that's exactly what it is.
Might just be Raz is just that good.
Maybe
dude.
it's because he was hanging around so much Titanium at the beginning of in the 3 days before this.
Possible. It seems like, I mean, even in the
You
first
keep
game,
a lot of them in your pocket, like a cell phone.
Even in the first game, Oleander was very excited about how big. I've got big plans for that brain. I think Raz just might be so naturally gifted.
Big. Well, they did keep talking about how big his brain is, how big his head is.
He is really big brain, if you know what I'm saying.
Ooh.
Am I right, gamers?
Speaking of big brain.
Yeah, see, we got more health there. Woo!
Yahoo!
What a fun video game we're playing here.
Yeah,
I like to watch.
But in getting more health, you're diminishing the challenge, and you're taking it away from yourself. This will never hold up with the rest of the Souls likes.
It's far too easy. Ow! I pulled him right into me, and then I just ate it because I wasn't ready for that because I forgot. I think I thought I had Psy Blast on there.
You tried your best, but it just turned out that the game was just way too easy for me.
Oh, what's this?
Crash?
Oh!
Yeah!
I left it in.
Excellent.
Yay!
I love it when it does this, where it's like you get an error and then it takes forever for it to actually go through, and you're like, uh-oh.
I think I saw somebody on one. I think it was like on our Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough. It might not even been on that one. It was on one of our playthroughs. Somebody's like, I've never seen. It was on the Uncharted 3 playthrough. Someone said, I have never seen such an enthusiastic reaction to a game crashing. I think all of us.
Yes.
Every time a game has ever crashed on the show,
we're just so happy about it.
Cheer, even if we lost something significant, like we don't care.
It's completely different than when you're by yourself.
Absolutely. Anyway, that's the end of that episode.
That's golf. That's golf.